How to speak Spanish fluently. I started studying Spanish when I was 19 years old and I entered university. I wanted to get to a B2 level within a year. Of course, I failed. This is one of the reasons why I can speak here in front of you today. I wanted to learn everything within a year. The subjuntivo, tons of vocabulary, the conditional, all the past tenses. It was way too much to focus on in that short period of time. You have to go step by step. If you're a beginner, you have to focus on beginner things, not on intermediate things. So if you're a beginner, you have to focus on vocabulary about yourself, about your background in order to be able to introduce yourself, not about the past tenses. This is what you can do once you're on the intermediate level. Then we will go into detail with the past tenses. And once you're on the upper intermediate level, we will go and see the subjuntivo, the conditional, the usage of all the past tenses in all the different situations, everything that belongs to the upper intermediate level. But you cannot do this when you're on a lower level. You have to go step by step. It took me more than 2 years in the end to get to that level. Luckily I did it because it definitely changed my life. I met my wife through the Spanish language and eventually we founded a language school here in Ibiza in Spain. But it cost me a lot of frustration and a lot of time in the end. I had to go back to the basics when I thought I was already on a higher level in order to get the basics right. And I got demotivated every now and then. And there's a much better way to do it. And every day in my mentoring sessions here at the school or online, I share the contents of this video with my students. It is about how to set yourself realistic goals, how to find the right tools to reach these goals, and it is about explaining you how to do so even if you don't know what is expecting you during the learning process. The recommendation I give to students in the mentoring sessions is to set small, specific and short-term goals. If you don't know what is expecting you during the whole learning process, set a small goal and set a short-term goal in order to be able to celebrate reaching this goal soon. So for example, don't say I want to be fluent in Spanish within the next 6 weeks or within the next 3 months. Say I'm going to finish a certain level or part of a level in 3 months, in 6 months, by the end of the summer, by the end of the winter, or something similar. Short term is very important. And for example, if you want to study a vocabulary list, which is relevant for your profession or for your hobby, and it contains, I don't know, 100 words, don't say I'm going to study this within the next 5 to 10 days. It usually does not work out to really learn the vocabulary by heart in such a short time. Give yourself more time, but not too much time in order to stay motivated, to reach your goals, to reach small goals every now and then. The next recommendation is to make the learning process a habit. Because when it is a habit, it will create consistency in your language learning, and consistency always delivers results. That's guaranteed. Making it a habit is the strongest tool we have in language learning. Make it a habit to watch your favorite Netflix series in Spanish, or make it a habit to converse with a Spanish-speaking friend every week or every 2 weeks at the same day at the same time. Or hire a teacher or sign up for a course. This will oblige you to make it a habit. And one habit, or rather a technique we teach each teacher here at the school, is it to create goals or to set goals for each lesson, for each week, or for each course in total. Last but not least, take action. Do something. Download an app, watch a movie on Netflix, dig out those old Spanish books somewhere, or take a course, sign up for a course. The most important thing is to do something, and the best way is to do it right now. To summarize the message of this video and the message of my mentoring sessions on how to become fluent in Spanish without frustrating, set a short-term goal, one thing at a time, select the right tool, make it a habit, and take action. Do it right now. To your success, por tu éxito, hasta luego.